Okay.
Good.
And now we're still recording. Now I just have to find my questions for you. The first one, I guess, is just introduce yourselves and tell us why you farm.
Okay, that's fine.
Mohammed, you go first.
Then I can.
Introduce yourself and let us know why you farm.
My name is Muhammad Sanyang. I'm the CEO of G Farm. I'm into different value chain of farming activities. We are into force layer production. We produce eggs, and we are also into dual purpose chicken. We produce also dual purpose chicken that you can use for eggs production and also meat. And we are also into hatchery. We have parent stock that we hatch our own day-old chicks. And we also have a dairy farm, and we also have a feed mill. The reason why we are into farming, we believe farming is the way forward. It creates health environment. It also creates food sufficiency, especially for Gambia, Africa, particularly Gambia. It also creates employment, especially for the youth of the country, and also economic growth. So the reason why we are farming is in different benefits. You cannot name all of them here. But I know it's a very important sector, and the world cannot go without agriculture. Farming is number one. Yes, and I will say agriculture, farming is number one, because food is a security threat. So I think it's very important for people to go into farming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you're going to hear similar answers when I ask you the same question. But
did I get it right?
I think you got it. We'll give you A+.
Yeah.
Sal, you introduce yourself too and say why you're into farming.
Okay. I am Sulay, founder and CEO of Fair Farm. Farming, if we say why am I into farming, is a big question. We can say a lot of it, but to make it short, without farm, no food. In any office, in any sector. Farming, we do it for our living, but now we want to blend it to make farming and get something out of it. Yes. In those days we make farming as just food, family food or everything. But now we want to make it sexy as that.
Make it sexy.
We invest more to make money out of it also.
So my next question is what is unique about farming in Gambia? And I think one thing that I hear from both of your answers is that there's community in it, there's culture in it, and you see opportunity in it, and there's economic opportunity. So what's your answer? What's unique about Gambian farming? And what is it different from what you know in the West about Western farming?
In Gambian farming, I would say it's little bit different with Western farming, but basically farming and agriculture is agriculture anywhere. If you are a poultry farmer, example here, or you are a crop farmer, you are a soybean farmer or corn in Africa, when you go to the US, you meet your colleagues of farmers, you will know it's almost going to be the same, but only few, some things are going to be different because the scales they are operating. Maybe they are operating in the very bigger scale, more commercial, farm, more equipment-wise. But basically farming and Western farming and African farming are all the same. Maybe the crops, then the breed also might be different, and then also the equipment they are using in Western country and the one we are also using in Africa is a little bit different. But also Africa is coming up. Because we understood now, if we want to meet the demand of our population, we only cannot do backyard farming as a hobby. You just have to take it as a business point of view, to take it as agricultural, agro-business. So I think now, thank God, especially the youth are also knowing the potential, they are understanding the potential in agriculture. It's different with those days that people will do it sake of doing it. But now they are doing it and they understand that they can, take it as a profession. They can, make it as a company, employ people, make wealth out of it. And that's what we want. So I think it's very important to understand the value chain of agriculture, and then the little bit different compared to Western agricultural system and then the African agricultural system. But basically farming is farming. You will see different ways of doing things, but from Western way and then all to African way. But I think also knowledge transfer is very important. That's something that we have to promote. To knowledge transfer, skill change, skill transfer. I think those are things that we will definitely, promote from both sides, and I think it will help make a difference. Yes.
That's great, yeah. Farming is farming, right?
Yes.
Like every farmer has to feed their community, their
Exactly,
population, and then you've got to make some kind of money from it. And then it impacts the environment, either the animals that are available to you, the crops that are available to you, and how you use manure, how you use fertilizer, all of that.
Exactly.
What about you, Saul? What do you want to say about Gambian farming? What's unique?
Gambian farming and Western farming, what is unique there or what is the difference is not big much, because as Muhammad said, farming is farming. We are following them, we are using their method, but we cannot read them. Why we cannot read them? Because of knowledge, the research they do. Financial side also is very, very important. The finance they have, we don't have that finance. As a farmer here, you can farm by your power, but in Europe you can farm by machines. Harvest more, you can farm more and harvest more. Here you farm by. For you, you just know a little bit about it. Financial is very knowledge there. How our farmers need to know what they are doing.
Equipment wise also.
That is the difference. If we have the equipment like how they have, we have good ground.
I mean, that's it, financing too.
Yes.
In the US, go to the USDA and you have access to loans, and you have access to different strategies to help expand your business, but it's more challenging here.
In Gambia, you don't have that. You just have to, work from your own pocket, and end of the day, it's not going to be sustainable, because you will not going to be able to expand, and then it's about economy of scale. Then you don't also cannot run to these commercial banks. So it's something that I think, something like agricultural bank have to be promoted a lot in Africa, so that they will be purposely for agricultural farmers. The loan will going to be for agricultural farmers, and then they will know the grace period of farming. They will work with you according to your business nature. It's not going to be like any other businesses, like they will charge you based on their own interest, but they will charge you also based on what you are doing, and also they want you to be successful. So that's why farmers cannot run to these commercial banks. I think as you rightly said, access to funds is very important. It's very important.
And that's such an important point too, because farming is so different than a business.
Other businesses.
Total different risk, total different period that you can pay back.
Exactly.
You have to invest in your animals, you have to invest in feed before they even pay you back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Structural wise, and you have to have patience, and then anyone you are dealing with, like any organization who is going to form, they should have the understanding of your business, way of business operating. Because if not, they might think something is happening, you are not paying back. If you go and do the assessment, everything is on the right track. But agriculture, you need patience. You need dedication, you need patience. Yes.
And the last question I had was about challenges. I think you've said a lot of the challenges already, right? Like financing.
Finance is a big challenge. Because if the finance is solved, you can definitely able to, nowadays technology transfer, and people are expanding, you can able to procure this highly equipped machine that can help you, like you rightly said. If you want to do, let's say 20-30 hectares by labor, by hand, it's going to be very challenging. It's not sustainable. But if you have a machinery, you will be able to do easily more than 100 hectares easily. So I think access to fund is the most important thing, that we're going to solve everything. In terms of fencing, you need fund. In terms of equipment, in terms of seed, in terms of fertilizer, all of these things you need fund. I think access to fund is
The
the
biggest.
most important. Yes. Yes.
Well, what about, I mean, like infrastructure, rainy season, the roads
Yes,
get bad, that
yes,
can be a
yes,
challenge,
yes,
having
yes.
cars, but that
Yes,
also
yes.
can be solved with funding.
Well, funding, of course,
Um,
of course. That can be something for the, at least if you can mainly from the highway to your farm, you can do some kind of road maintenance, at least in and out, and will going to be a little bit easier, and your goods can be access to market. I think road, like as you rightly said, road is very important, but and then also like I will highlight then generally access to funds will solve that problem easily. Yes.
The only other two challenges I'll bring up that I think I've seen, and would love you to comment on them, access to land access for farmers, especially in the Gambia, but Africa as a whole, but also climate change.
Yes.
I've seen it changing the rain patterns here.
Yes.
So do you agree with those being
Yeah, of course.
challenges?
Those are challenges. That's why I think now we have to more try to plant trees. As you rightly say, the climate change is real. You have to be. I think we have to believe it 100% is real. Climate change is there, and then also, as you rightly said, land. Land is a very, very, very big challenge in Africa, particularly Gambia. So land is something that all of us are in our investment right now. You have to buy your own land. You cannot get land free, or no. You must buy your own land. And end of the day, you need a big size of land, and that's require millions of dollars. I mean dollars in our local currency. But I think that is very, very important to also highlight. Land is a challenge, and climate change also is real. Anything you want to say on challenges?
As Muhammad says, land is very important in farming. Because number one, you have to have land. We skip that little bit, I can say, but number one, farming, you have to have land, you have your financial side. When all those things are in place, it's fine. In Gambia here right now, all this estate business are making farming land to be vanish. Because estate people can pay a lot of millions to secure, just 500 by 500 or 100 by 100, but as a farmer, you cannot pay that million to secure that land and pay all remaining things to farm. It's a big challenge. If you have land, then you can have something to replace for financial side, and go on. But land is very important.
It's very important.
It's very important.
You have your question?
That's all the questions I have, but the last open discussion, if there's anything else you want to raise to the students in the U.S., audience in the U.S., but who knows, maybe the audience will go further, but to an outside audience, any other points you want to bring up about farming in the Gambia?
Yes. Farming in the Gambia is very interesting. You will see different ways of doing farming compared to, like I said initially, with the Western farming. I think the student in US is also, I recommend sometimes it's good for them to have, let's say, kind of a vocational training. Sometimes they come in and then understand the way how African farms also goes. And then that will help. It's about knowledge transfer, that will help them. They will see challenge. And when they also are out, they will see challenge, then they will appreciate what they also have in US. And then that will always motivate them to, give them much more ideas. So end of the day, if they are in their, field of operator, they will be resistant to those challenges they will going to find out there, because they will realize more challenge in Africa, and then people are working to solve those challenges. I think they will appreciate it. I think knowledge transfer sometimes also to change students. Some of them to come from US to Gambia, and then some of them from Gambia to US. That will really help. That will really help both sides. I think it's about almost a very, very long time we have a bilateral relationship between US and Gambia in particular. So that can be much more cement and then stronger. And then these are areas that we can improve to give some kind of technical support from both sides. But mostly also Gambia will benefit from more bigger scale that Western farming goes, particularly in US.
Mhm.
I think basically that is very important also. Yes.
And like you rightly said, cross exchange of students,
It's
Gambian
important.
students going to the US,
Yes.
US students coming here,
Yeah.
because both ways you get ideas.
Exactly.
And they come back to your home, wherever your home is, with
Exactly.
new ideas,
Exactly.
new ways of
course,
thinking.
Of course.
It's important.
Of course.
To put something there, I like farming.
I know.
Why I like farming? Because I love food.
Yes.
So we all love food, but we don't all like farming.
Yes, not all of us.
Not all of us, We all love food,
Mhm.
but we all don't like farming.
Mhm.
So, but I choose to be a farmer because of food. If somebody is controlling your food, he will control your mindset.
Mhm.
He will control your mindset, everything. But if you can deliver your food by yourself,
Yes.
for me, to my idea or to my scene, I just want to deliver my food and people to have that.
Mhm.
Either to believe somebody down there to deliver my food.
It's not safe, it's not sustainable.
Mhm.
Farming, as I said, we farm because of feeding, how to feed ourselves, and now we are farming how to feed and how to get money out of it. As agro farming, agro business. We farm as business. We farm as feeding.
Mhm.
When we have big scale, we will farm as farmers that farm for business. That business, we need it and they need it because there will be no food in the office without farmers.
No.
No farm, no food.
That's why those who sacrifice to be a farmer,
Yeah.
I think they deserve to be motivated, they deserve to be supported.
Mhm.
Because it's not in this industry that everyone want to jump in. But those who want it and then sacrifice to go into, I think they should be supported.
They should be supported,
Yes.
Because it really is a social service. You're providing
Yes.
something for
And
the
security.
people. Mhm.
It's even security of the nation and the whole as and the world as a
Mhm.
that. Because food agriculture is very important.
Mhm.
If you don't have that, you shortage your food, that's a war. That's even more powerful than nuclear. So
Yeah.
I think food agriculture is very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.